Good morning, everyone. My name is Jackie Langloy, and I am the EMEA APAC Digital Marketing Communications Lead. Welcome to our third annual DCON event. We're very excited that you're here joining us today, and we have 43 countries represented on the call. People represent management to technical skills, but we're all here for one thing, to bring health for all, hunger for none. The theme for today's session is Steps of Innovation for Sustainable Growth. And we have several guest speakers who will bring in just that, innovative ideas that will focus on sustainability as well as a growth mindset. We have presenters that will share detailed information about breeding, product supply, sustainability, and market trends, and then as well as a new potential digital solution opportunity that we are very excited to present to you today. We will wrap the day with an award ceremony and then, of course, finish with closing comments. As always, the line has been set to mute, but please use the chat function for any questions that you have, as well as IT issues. We will be keeping track of the questions and be sure to answer them either during the session or immediately following the event. Now, I'd like to introduce both Cosmin and Zsuzsanna. Cosmin is the Commercial Operations Lead for Vegetable Seeds, East 1, and Zsuzsanna is the Customer Marketing Area Lead for East 1. Thank you both for joining me today. Cosmin, Zsuzsanna, is there anything that you would like to say or expectations that you would like to set for today's session?
Thank you very much, Jackie, for introducing us. I would like first to say a warm welcome to all our partners here. As you said, more than 40 countries, partners, distributors. I would say buyer community being part of this event. I'm really privileged to be part of this event. It's the third year when we are organizing this. And I hope and I guess today we will do great. That means that my expectation is, beside having some presentations, some updates related to the technologies, to the business, to have a very interactive session. What I'm waiting for this DCON event today is to have a dialogue more than presentations. So to be in double sense the communication with our partners. In the meantime, I really wait for having a very open communication to share with our partners what we do, what we intend to do in the future, and of course that's the best forum to exchange feedback among us. So I'm encouraging everybody to be very interactive, proactive, and at the end of the day, when we are drawing the line, to say that it was a very fruitful day. Thank you very much.
Yes. First of all, sorry for my voice. We are here in Budapest, which is -2 or 0 degree. So I'm trying to speak less and give more voice to Cosmin and Jackie and the team presenting. But as you can see, we have a bit different setup this time than the first two events. Now we're presenting from the studio here in Budapest live with some of our colleagues online. And this is the event when we meet every year online with you. And I'm very proud that this year nearly all local team was able to create and organize the event, the DCON Agronomy, where you had opportunity to meet with our team. We had an opportunity to meet with you, and you could also interact with each other to see on the field the crops and the market trends. So I'm very happy that we have this setup, that we can meet face to face and also online in a yearly base. I hope when you are walk away from this event or switch off your computer, then you will feel that you informed enough and you feel safe that it's a very good company to work with.
Great, thank you. So be sure to use the chat function. As Cosmin said, we want it to be an open conversation and a dialogue. Our presenters will be answering the questions online as well during the session. And again, we'll be sure to get to them after the event too. So thank you for that welcome and for setting the expectations for today. Now, while I still have you, I would like to ask you a couple questions to kick us off and have a discussion about all things East 1 as well as all things Bayer. So Zsuzsanna, I'd like to start with you. And the first question is, what results could we expect for crop year 23, as well as what big opportunities do we see for the East 1 region?
A very nice question. Thank you, Jackie. I think I will leave the facts for Cosmin, and I would like to start answering this from the market trends perspective. Because what we see in EMEA, within the crops we are operating as vegetable by Bayer, the market in the last 2 years grew. It grew, but when you analyze, we will see it's less or flat in volume, and it's grown from the price perspective. We all know the reason behind that, the economical situation, the currency devaluations, the cost of goods increased for all companies. So that's caused a significant 8 to 10 or sometimes more % of increase, which we see that there was a jump in the market value growth. Just a teaser in Cosmin, I'm happy to announce that despite these very tough conditions, difficult to operate within EMEA, but also in East 1, we were able to capture a slight growth and extra market share. So, Cosmin, if you can also introduce us the numbers.
Thank you, Zsuzsi, for giving me this opportunity. I will try to have an overview of EMEA business, and after that I will narrow to our region, to East region. And it is a fantastic year. I'm saying that it is because it's not finalized, so it's not time right now, the right time to take the champagne from the fridge. We are still keeping it. But up to now, it was a fantastic journey. So there were a lot of challenges. I don't want to enter to all of them because some of them will be tackled during the presentation today, like Tobre, for instance. But it's not just the only one. I just want to announce that Bayer Veg is doing well this year. We are expecting for a growth of around 8 to 9% at the end of the year. Of course, this is different from a segment to another, from a region to another. Going very brief through the segments, I will start with the fast-growing one. This is the processing. It's a bit abnormal because it's the smaller in terms of the total turnover. But in fact, what we do see, the market is very receptive to our varieties. We are speaking here about the beans, the peas, sweet corn. So nevertheless, this year we had a strong support coming from the supply, so we were able to have 100% supply for this segment, so we are able to grow. Looking further to the next segment, smallholder, we know that this is represented just by Africa. Part of Africa is the sub-Sahara Africa. We are accepting here the South African key accounts. We did, again, great with the double-digit growth. So that's a confirmation that we are on the right track. That's the confirmation that all the market expectations are here. Speaking about hybridization, OP to hybrid phenomenon is going really on the direction that we expected. In the meantime, the urbanization, so all those factors on top of the performance excellence of our team and our product, really we are expecting a double digit. Now I'm moving a little bit to the open field. Here, really very high dynamic in terms of the sales in the East, mainly in the Middle East. I'm flagging a little bit of Iran here, which we did great. The open field tomato basically are confirming. We have a very good growth, so we are expecting in this respect, in this segment, I'm sorry, around 4 to 5%. It's by purpose that I let the last segment at the end protected, because probably this is the less spectacular segment in terms of the growth. Mentioning Tobrev, we do see some shifts in segments which didn't allow us to grow on our plans, but still, and it will be confirmed also by the other speakers, we really are doing great. So we are coming with new varieties, and we are expecting for the future to recover. Recovering means not that we dropped, but actually we didn't grow in the speed that we thought. That's EMEA-wise, as I said. 8 to 9%, narrowing to East one, to the Eastern region. I will not insist too much, but wish to say that the trends are very similar for the all segments. The growth, it's not that high, so we are expecting for this year between 5 and 6% growth. I'm considering that this outstanding. And this is because I have in mind all the geopolitical situation across the region. It's not just spotting one or another countries. Basically, in all the sub-regions, we have some turbulences, some headwinds. But at the end, thanks to the very hard work of our partners and of our people, basically, we succeed to overcome all those efforts. So, yeah, in large, that's what I wanted to say. But again, those are numbers. Behind numbers are people and big efforts and hard working. I really want to recognize the really hard work of our partners. And at the end, our ultimate goal is to gain more than the market. So that means growing more than the market. That means, in other words, that more growers are embracing our products, more growers are embracing our technology, so that at the end, you mentioned hunger for none and health for all. I think that's the direction where we are going, and it's a really nice objective and ultimate objective for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you once again for the questions.
Yeah, thank you. And congrats to the teams, both internal as well as external, because we know that this couldn't happen without partnership with our strategic partners. So congratulations for overcoming all the obstacles and really discovering new opportunities and still growing as you described. So Cosmin, I would like to stay with you and just discuss a bit at a higher level. So at Bayer, we always have something going on. Could you tell us what's new at Bayer and how our company is evolving, and how will we continue to deliver solutions to our customers?
Well, thank you. Thank you for this question. You mentioned that always something is going on at Bayer. And I will try to do a parallel between corporate life and the nature. It's about evolution. We all learn in the school about the evolution, about the Darwinism, that in order species to survive, needs to always to evolve. How to evolve? It's to become more resilient, more adaptive. It's not a process which stops somewhere and it's restarted. So it's an ongoing process. Evolution is an ongoing process. So that's why when you said that something is always going on with Bayer, that's true. It's an evolution. It's an evolution. Of course, as in the nature, sometimes appear some mutations, positive, negative, some transformation changes. I think we are about to pass a very positive period with a very positive mutation in our company. And we can call in a different way, but basically we are moving towards a better buyer. What do I mean by a better buyer? Means a company with less bureaucracy, with more presence on our people. And when I'm saying our people, our team, I'm including the full buyer community, also our partners, to increase our presence to the grower, as I said, reducing bureaucracy. It's a very big umbrella, but under this umbrella, we can go process by process to see how to do it. Empowering people on the level that, meaning the frontline people, the ones who are meeting growers, the ones who are dealing with our customers. So empowering it will be key for the future. Reducing the complexity of our business. We know that sometimes we are too complex. Visibility is really sometimes low, and we are struggling sometimes to see the production, the supply visibility, but all those processes are right now under reconstruction, and I'm pretty sure that very soon, in a time frame of half a year to 1 year, we will reshape our whole organization so to be more agile, more fast, so that we can bring faster, better, and to be closer to the growers. I mean, and the products to be faster to the growers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Great. Zsuzsi, do you have anything to add?
Yes. So what I see also from my perspective, so what is very important for us with the partnership with you, it's what we have also through this PPP process, that we really focus on the right demand generation. It's the demand generation trial, the demand generation for offline, online activities, when you think of on the marketing perspective. Here it's very important that we have a common plan, a complementary plan. So we know what the others are doing. And then what Cosmin just mentioned with the reorganization within Bayer will empower our local team and will make them more agile, fast, easier to support you. So then you together, they can support you, so you together can bring better solutions for the customers really on a faster way. So that's what we also see in terms of the processes we already have and what we focus, and how we will be able to deliver let's say faster and easier solutions to reach to our customers and growers.
Yes, I'm personally very excited about this evolution that we're going through, and I love how you described it that way, because I do believe, as you said, we're continuing to evolve to meet the demands of the industry as well as the needs of the customer and our partners. So I think that this is a great opportunity for us to continue to evolve and really leverage everyone's strengths, because Zsuzsi, you and I were talking, we both have agronomic backgrounds, but now we're in marketing. I feel that, you know, holistically within Bayer as well as our partners, we all have many strengths, and this gives us a great opportunity to leverage those strengths in order to meet the demands faster and more agile way and really continue to grow together. So thank you for that. So speaking of delivering solutions to our customers, I hear it's strawberry season. So Zsuzsi, could you please let us know more about the launch of this new crop?
Yes, I'm very excited that maybe you read also all over the news, that was a big announcement, that from 2024, 1st of January, the acquisition will be done by Bayer. It's a UK-based strawberry breeding company Bayer is acquiring. And with that, Vegetable by Bayer is not just extending the portfolio, but extending with an extra crop this time. For now, that breeding company is focusing on North Europe, mainly on UK, but on the Nordics, and really on the high-tech glasshouses, which was also a strategic step for Bayer, because some of these, or most of these growers who growing strawberry, they also growing tomato. So we already have a connection with them. Despite the business itself is different, because it's not a seed sales business for strawberry, it's more a plant raiser business. But so at this moment, the company will focus on to develop this portfolio. And then in a longer term, they're also focusing and using Bayer engine of the breeding, that we also turn to develop a portfolio which is adaptable for more like for our region on the greenhouse, mainly on the high-tech greenhouse, even in a southern corner of Europe or in EMEA. So I think it's a very exciting news. It's not yet tangible, but yeah, I wish to start a tasting event for strawberry.
Yeah, yeah, something to look forward to. Yeah, very exciting, very exciting crop that we're adding to our portfolio.
Maybe if one thing I can add, that we also learning this this fruit market, and it's very excited because strawberry is the most dynamic growth shown in the last years, and that's what also projected for the future, and it's already taking 23% of the total fresh fruits. So I think it's really an exciting business to be part of it. Plus, for Bayer is also now they will be able to offer the full solution for those growers with the product, the strawberry product, and also with the crop protection products and biologicals. So that will be a full solution for those customers as well.
Yeah, very exciting stuff.
Exactly.
So I'm very happy it's strawberry season right now. So Cosmin, I'd like to switch to you. So for myself, being in communications, I understand the importance of transparent communication as well as proactive communication. Could you please share with us how we will be better communicating and being transparent with our customers?
Yeah, that's a good question because I can pick some examples of projects, ideas and actions that could improve the way how we are communicating towards our partners, and really how can those ideas improving to be better, to be a better, actually the best buyer. Before this, I just wanted to share my thoughts on the strawberry. So we will become a more colorful and more sweetened company than before. So looking forward to see also strawberries in our portfolio. So coming back to this, what comes to my mind, it's the make-to-order project. We are calling the MTO for some of us, but this is the make-to-order. It's a project which was run by our customer interface and customer care department, and it's about simplification of the processes. So in the past, all the steps from the order to deliveries was not chopped, but was split it in different steps made by different people. Right now, we are able to concentrate all those activities, of course, leveraging also on our digital competencies into a single function. One person in front of our customer, in front of our partner, which is great. I mean, that person can immediately provide the holistic view on the order, on the supply, on the availability, so that it will be ensure the time from asking a question up to our grower will have the full visibility on timing of deliveries, structured, quality, basically all the parameters within one function. This is great. It's implemented already, and I hope that our partners already noticed the new way of working in a more agile way. As I said, those functions are really looking 360 degrees from taking the orders up to the time that the grower is sowing. It's really great to have such an initiative, and it's once again part of our permanent commitment to simplify, to become faster to the market. Yeah.
Great, thank you. And then speaking of supplies, Zsuzsi, this question's for you. Could you please tell us how we're bringing competitive varieties to different regions and how this will support our customers, namely smallholders?
Okay, thank you for the question. For the smallholder market, as in our region, we're talking about Africa. And it's very important to have the affordable portfolio. Within our company, we have a segment strategy for smallholders, and this strategy team, together with the local team, with the supply team, working together, they developed a new process that actually from the past, bringing the seeds from India to Enkhuizen, where we did all the seed processing, and then down to Kenya. Now they developed the route, which is from India straight to Africa. And with that, it's not only reduced miles and kilometers, thousands of kilometers, and then shorten the route. So then we are even more sustainable when we looking the transportation part. But also when you look at the time perspective, we can be more on time with our products. With that, we also was our aim to work on the cost perspective, and then with that we are able to bring the genetics from Bayer as affordable for the smallholder growers in Africa to support their development and also their production.
Yeah, I think this is so exciting and so great to reach smallholders, and I think that this is a really good example too of how we're working together with the segment, but also as a region of EMEA APAC to better learn from each other, to understand what we can do better to improve delivery of products and really implement new processes in new regions to deliver to the customer. So I think it's a really great initiative. So thank you for explaining that.
If we can add that later we will have a supply team with us, the last presentations, and the importance of giving us the feedback. It's you will see that all these decisions is basically based on your feedback. So I really encourage you, when you have this feedback, come to us, send it to us, because it's really taken into consideration and steps, maybe not immediately visible, but really the teams are as one team working on solutions.
I think the saying goes, if you don't ask, you don't get. So I think the feedback is very critical, so that way we can make these changes and deliver to the customers and our partners. So we do have time for one more question. So Cosmin, I'll start with you. With the changes that are happening internally, will this impact how we go to market?
The short question is yes, we hope to have a positive impact. Looking on our business model, let's be very frank and clear here. We are leveraging on our customers. We are leveraging on our partners. You mentioned 43 countries here. There are probably close to 100 partners with whom we are working, most of them with more than 5, 10, 20, even 30 years experience. So we really are privileged to leverage on this experience. So the model for the future will stay as is. That's my short answer, but definitely all our partners will be part of our journey. We were speaking about transformation, reshaping, remodeling our business. They will be part. So I'm looking on the camera right now, and I hope that a lot of partners are looking. Definitely, we are counting on their support, on their contribution for our business. And I would like also to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to all the partners for doing business with us. This is what we intend to do in the future, to continue. And I think that's the success model of Bayer.
Great, thank you.
It will remain as is.
Super. Do you have anything you'd like to add about digital tools and enablement?
Yeah, by mentioning the digital tools, it's also we're thinking that how we can make easier this connection with you, the planning together with you, and then again we can refer back to the presentation which will come later, and then some of you we already met in a DAC or in Enkhuizen or in the Netherlands with Kevin, Theo, who were able already to show you a new application, which actually, again, developed based on this feedback that when we do the planning is sometimes it's Excel, the trial data, the marketing activities, and it is difficult to work with Excel, and then especially difficult to bring you back information on this Excel. So when we will hear, I'm just doing again some teaser, that Kelvin will present us this tool, which hopefully make it easier, and then also not just make it easier, but also helping us to give you back relevant information, which you can use to position right the products on the market, and then doing the right demand generation, both online, offline marketing, the trialing. So yeah, just to put some mystery about this tool, which is coming, and some of you already trialing and seeing it, and I was nice to see that the excitement you have, and let's see it.
Great.
in a few minutes.
Yeah, sounds good.
See it to believe it.
See it to
Yeah,
believe
see
it,
see
exactly.
it to believe it. Well, thank you both for being here today and for starting our session and for providing so much transparency of what's going on and what our plans are. And I think to summarize we talked a lot about overcoming challenges together. And discovering new opportunities and continuing to grow, continuing to evolve. And we really have the focus of the customer in mind and delivering to them and really focusing on that partnership. I mean, it is one of the core pillars under the Vegetables by Bayer brand. So I think that came out a lot in the conversation. So thank you both for being here and kicking us off, and look forward to see what the rest of the day brings.
Thank you.
Thank you.